The Red Boat by Hannah Cumming. Posy and George stood and looked at the big new house. "I don't think I like it here, George," said Posy. "Wolf," said George. Oh, George must be the dog right here. There's Posy. I think they're moving into a new house. Yeah, see? Is that Mom and Dad up there moving in? Posy peeked over the wall. The people next door seemed strange. Ooh, don't like them. That night in her big new room, shadows danced in the darkness. Ooh, it's scary in a new room. "I don't like it here, George," whispered Posy. "Wolf," said George. "What do you think my big new school will be like?" Posy asked George. "I hope everyone will be nice. What if I don't make any new friends?" "Wolf," said George. "What's this poking out of the bushes?" asked Posy. "It's a boat." "I can't remember seeing it before." "Wolf," said George. "Look at that, a boat." Oh, have you ever been in a boat?
No.
No. They had a lovely time. They played pirates and castaways. They went fishing and had a picnic. Look at that. Ooh. Want to eat some cake? They rescued a sinking ship. And they went on a round-the-world race. And they fought with monsters. Rah, boom, boom, boom. They didn't want the game to end. Oh, it looks like they're having a great time. "I can't sleep," yawned Posy that night. "Shall we go and sit in the red boat?" "Wolf," said George. They sat in the red boat and looked up at the stars in the sky. The red boat began to hum. Then it started to rock gently. "George," said Posy, "I think the boat is floating in the air. Look at that, it's floating. It's a magic boat." "Woof," said George. They floated through the night sky, over the ocean and under the waves. Look at that, wow. Where are they gonna go? Oh, what's that?
Dolphin.
A dolphin, that's right.
And
They went under the sea too. You can see the jellyfish and all the other animals. Wow. When they finally landed, it was very cold. "Look at all the scary polar bears," Posy gulped. "What are we going to do, George?" "Wolf," said George, and gave her a nudge.
but it's a notch.
You nudge like this. You like bump somebody a little bit, like that, bumping. "Hello," said Posy, shivering. "Hello," said the polar bear. "How nice to have visitors." Oh, look at the polar bears are saying hi. They seem nice. Posy peeked over the garden wall the next day. "Wolf," said George, and gave her a nudge. Nudge, nudge, like that. "Hello," said Posy, shivering. "Hello," replied the people over the wall. "How nice to meet you." Oh, they don't seem strange at all. When she didn't know them, they seemed strange, right? But now they seem quite nice. Look, they have dogs to play with. I think George might like to play with those dogs. That night, Posy and George went to sit in the red boat again. This time it flew them up to the moon. Whoa! "I don't like it here, George," said Posy. "I'm scared of the dark." "Wolf," said George. "Come near," said a little alien from out of the darkness. "There's nothing to be frightened of. Let's play moon hide and seek." Oh, would you like to play hide and seek on the moon with an alien? At bedtime the next night, Posy felt scared of the shadows again. "Wolf," said George, and Posy remembered her little alien friend. "Good night," she whispered to her friend on the moon. "Sleep tight." There are aliens up there. Not so scary being in the dark anymore. The next night, they landed in the middle of a large plain. "Look at all the animals staring at us," Posy whispered. "I don't like it here, George." "Wolf," said George, and he gave her a nudge. Nudge, nudge. And in no time at all, Posy had made a lot of new friends. Look at that. She's making lots of new friends. See, there she is in the red boat. The next morning, Posy walked to her new school by herself. She drew a deep breath and walked in through the gate. Oh, there she is. And all these other students are new. Everyone was looking at her. But Posey imagined George giving her a nudge. Nudge, nudge. And in no time at all, she had made a lot of new friends. Look at that. First she was a little nervous. But then she was like, I can do this. What do you do when you're scared?
Count to 3.
Count to 3 and do it anyways, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. After school, Posey and George sat in the boat, while Posey told George all about her first day. I like it here after all, she said, and I think I'm going to really like school too. Woof, said George. That night, the boat flew Posey and George to a surprise party. Everyone they had met was there, and they ate cake and sang songs together. Posey had a wonderful time. Look at that. Oh, the polar bears and the animals from the savannah and an alien and her friends from school. Everybody's there.
There.
Yeah, what are they eating?
Cake.
Cakes. Which cake do you want to eat? Ooh, that one looks good. That's a cupcake, right? You got some strawberries and some fruits.
I want to eat that one.
It looks very yummy. The end.